Hey everyone, and today I'm going to be playing Heart of Crown Online. As you can see, I have actually played this a little bit before, and the reason I'm playing this is because I'm actually a huge fan of this game just in general. Like I said, I have played a little bit of this, but I have like something like 500 hours of the original Heart of Crown PC played, and I own the physical game as well, and have played that for many years, like probably a decade, basically since this game came out, because I am in fact a big fan of card games. Not just weeb shit card games like this, but card games in general. I enjoy playing. I would play more of them if I had friends. But being that I do not, I mostly just play on the computer, and I'm hoping, I haven't actually tested it yet, but I'm hoping the online for this is actually like better than Heart of Crown PC's was, which was a horrific nightmare that was basically impossible. Anyway, I will not be doing any of that. I will be going for solo play and special mode, which as far as I'm concerned is something kind of like a story mode for this, and in so doing I will explain the game because I am well aware of how to play, although I am not fully aware of all the changes that have been made to the game's cards and balancing since the original. This is like a second version release that I've only, like I said, I've only played it, like you can see there in the top left, my level 5 there, that's like nothing. I've only played it for like maybe an hour or so. And even just that, I've noticed like several cards I don't recognize, and a lot of cards I do recognize, and then it turns out, oh, they do something like different than I thought they did, based on like my previous experience with this game, which is considerable. I also hope that this is better than the Tanto Cuore release that I believe the same company did, because, wow, that was disappointing. Anyway, let's get to the game. Special mode, scenario mode. And I'm not going to read any of this. I am going to read afterwards. Introduction. In a brutal time still ruled by sorcery and sword, there was an empire that unified the land and brought an end to a long era of strife, as is typical. However, before he could cement a new era of peace, the great Emperor Hellard fell ill and died. He had not named his successor. Something must change, or else the land is destined for war again. As a dignitary of the great empire, you must find a way to preserve the peace and unity of the land. I see. The emperor had no sons, but he has 7 daughters, 2 of whom are imperial princesses, and all are possible successors. You would think that if 2 of them are imperial princesses, it'd just be down to the eldest one, but then you wouldn't have a game, so. The time has come to back a princess and get her on the throne. Whether she can gain the support she needs from across the nation and crush her rivals depends solely on you. So, this is a deck builder game, if you are familiar with that style of game. And the point is, as it said, to pick your princess. Normally you pick your princess like in the process of playing. That doesn't appear to be the case here. And you get succession points, and then you win. I used to be a big fan of Oka. However, I have seen that they nerfed her significantly from her previous version. Let's see here. It used, man, it's I should have like made it so that you can see my cursor so that I can actually point out things. As it is that I did not, I'll have to try harder. So you see that -4 there. That is the number of succession points that she starts with. You're supposed to get to 20 succession points. You get to 20 succession points, you win, unless somebody else in their next turn, they get like, all the other players get 1 turn after whoever gets 20 to also reach 20. And then it's whoever hits 31st wins. But normally, I say normally, it actually happens all the time that multiple people get to 20. But normally, you get to 20 and you win. And starting out with -4 is like absurd. I don't know why they did this. I'm going to read her rules here, sort of. I'm going to note that what she does is you were able to remove cards from your hand and then take something from buy a new card that costs 1 less than whatever you removed from your hand, which was very good. I liked it. It was like mildly complicated, but here they limited the cost to 6 or less, and then they gave her -4. So, you know, just one of those would have been fine. Like, I don't even consider her to have been the most powerful princess. There was another one whose name I don't remember, that one of my friends, my only friend who ever played this game with me, would always pick, and she was definitely the most powerful. She was in that 3 Cities expansion that they never even made an online version of. So I don't know why the hate for Oka. That sucks. I do not know if they changed any of these others. Anyway, I'm going to pick either Lily or Clam Clam. I usually like Clam Clam if left to my own devices. Let's go with Lily, actually. I think she's a little easier. Second child, the late Emperor Hellard, still very young. She's supported by the nobility due to her maternal lineage, and many send their daughters to be Lily's handmaids. Despite being raised away from older sister Lulu, and not knowing of her until recently, she's quickly become very fond of her. Yeah, I think the lore reason, like, again, I don't really know too much about the lore of this game. I guess we'll learn it together when we play these scenarios, but Lily and Lulu were like raised in different places, and so even though Lily is the younger sister, she has like a theoretical higher claimant because he was raised in the capital, and Lulu, who was the elder sister, was not. Anyway, we're playing Lily. Maybe we'll learn more as time goes on. I mean, I'm like confused about whether I should read this or like let them say their Japanese lines that you can't understand.
よく涙をこらえましたね。一番お辛いのはラオリリ様のはずなのに。参列者の方々もラオリリ様が次の皇帝にふさわしいと思ったはずです。
The fucking text is so slow.
リリは別に。ルルお姉ちゃんが皇帝でいいんじゃないかな。
There we go.
いけません、ラオリリ様。ルルナサイカ様は旧マウリタリア王国の方。ルルナサイカ様が皇帝になれば、我々だってどうなることか。
He would kill all of you.
お姉ちゃんはそんなことしないと思うけどな。いえ、どんな人間であろうと皇帝の座につけば変わってしまう。そういうたとえルルナサイカ様が望まなくとも、この国のあり方が変わってしまうのです。変わっちゃうのは嫌だな。そうでしょ。でもラオリリ様が皇帝の座につけば、あなたの望むようになります。分かった、リリー、皇帝になる。よくぞ申されました。でもリリね、難しいことはわからないんだ。リリが何かしても間違うだけだし。ご安心を。我々はラオリリ様を全力でお助けします。こんにちは。
I hate these. They changed the way these two princesses work a lot, judging from their cards. I have no idea what their lore is.
よろしくね。占いは。
Okay, so they don't. So what's the distinction between some of these characters having full lines and some of them, or like some of the lines being fully voiced and some of them not being? Next time I'll read the parts that I was unprepared to do any reading. I just thought let the Japanese do it for me. Okay, so apparently this is 2v2. This is a... Nope, it's 4v4. A thing that I dislike about this as opposed to the original Heart of Crown PC is that this is very like board gamified in how it's presented. I do not actually like this. I prefer a more computer game like UI than like a simulated tabletop. Anyway, so if you don't know how deck builders work, basically you put down your money here, you get your 4 coins, these are your lands, and then you can just buy whatever that you can afford here. Whatever you buy from the marketplace, this is called the marketplace. This game in particular is distinct in that it has 2 marketplaces, one that's constant across all games, and then one that's randomly generated per game. Normally, games are one or the other. Usually, the market is randomly generated through a potential pool of cards. Anyway, when you buy from the marketplace, the card goes into your discard, and then when you run out of cards from your deck, which is here, 5, you just shuffle your discard into your deck and then keep drawing cards, and you keep going until somebody wins. So, let me read this for a second. Maybe I should read the card like out loud, especially because I know, like, just from looking at the card, I know what it should do, or like what it did in its first version, but it appears that they've changed it slightly. So, and that's gonna happen a lot, so it's like, do I want to bother reading? Anyway, these here, territories, these are your succession cards. And then I guess we already start with princesses, like I assume that's why I picked... I mean, that has to be the case, right? Yeah, they blocked out all of mine except for Lily. In order to back a princess, you need 6 money, and then 3, whatever your 3 highest value lands are going to go into your behind your princess. I guess I can explain that when we get to it. So okay, this catches my eye because it was a really good card in the first version, so let me read it out loud. Each of your opponents must reveal a calamity card from their hand or discard pile. If they can't, they acquire 1 curse card instead. Then you must reveal 2 cards from your draw pile. Choose one to add to your hand and either discard the other or put it back on top of your draw pile revealed. Okay, so never mind. This is exactly the same as it used to be. These are curse cards. They don't do anything. They clog up your deck, basically. That's what they do. The curse card is a calamity type card. The original base game didn't have any other calamity type cards in existence. It wasn't until like Fairy Garden that never got put into computer form that they had a second type of calamity card. So I don't know, maybe this time they'll finally get past 2 expansions, because they did the same thing with Tanto Quarry. They gave you 2 expansions, and then all the other 7 expansions, or however many there were just left to people like me who are crazy enough to buy these things physically. So I'm gonna buy this. I said I'm gonna buy it. Another thing I don't like about this version is that you used to be able to just double click and buy things in the Heart of Crown PC, but now you have to like click and then actively press buy, which kind of slows things down anyway. Oh, this is a Apprentice Maid. Every person starts off with 3 of these in their deck. As you can see, they're worth -2 succession points, so they suck. They're just there to clog your deck, and if you are willing to take the hit, you can add them to your princess later once you actually have a princess, which removes them, but it makes things harder. Normally you want to try to get rid of these if you can, or just, you know, fucking deal with it. Next phase. All of these moves that the PC makes is gonna be like opaque. What the fuck is this? Precious Plushie. You cannot banish this card by a card effect. It is empowered starting from turn 5. What the hell does that mean? Draw one card. At the start of your cleanup phase, put this card on top of your draw pile revealed. Okay, I have to assume that this is something that only Lily gets, because it did say that there was going to be new and interesting cards. Oh dear. Roused Monster. Draw one card. All opponents with 5 or more cards in hand discard one card with the cost of 5 or higher from their hands. If they don't have a 5-cost card, they must instead reveal their hand. I really hate this card insofar as I really just hate any attack cards. Let's see. Archers. If it has a little coin there, that means you get the money. Get 1 coin. So, you'll get a coin, and then each of your opponents must reveal the top card of their draw pile. If they reveal a 3 or 4 cost territory or action card, they must discard it. Otherwise, they put the card back on top of their draw pile, revealed. Each time you play an attack card this turn, gain 1. This effect is cumulative. Yeah. Why? Oh, because I haven't actually fucking played anything. Right. Oh, I should also explain, you see those little golden arrows on these cards? This one has 2 on the right and on the bottom, and this one just has 1 on the right. That determines how you can play cards. Some cards, let's see if there's any here that I can just point out. No, it doesn't look like it. There exist cards with no arrows, so you want to either play those last, or you want cards like this that have 2 arrows, so that way you can play it and then play something else. Anyway, now I can buy this. Hopefully I won't lose. I did notice, but I was playing it on the highest CPU difficulty. When I was playing just regular CPU games, I noticed they were a lot tougher than Heart Ground PC. So we're going to play that first, and then we'll play this. Choose 1 card to add to your hand. Well, we don't want the Apprentice Maid, so... And we're going to discard that. I do like that. It at least makes it much clearer what it's asking you to do than Heart of Crown PC did, so that's good. I'm a fan of that. Next phase. This whole market has a lot of attack cards. I'm not a big fan. I don't even know what this does. Never seen this before in my life. Actually, I remember the name Cavalry. Use 1 card to add to your hand. They're both exactly the same. There we go. 5. Oh, this one. This one has no arrows, as you can see. So, given this, I suppose I'll just buy a Roused Monster. If you couldn't tell, I've just been doing nothing but buying a whole lot of attack cards, but there's a reason for it, which I will explain. Oh shit, if I had known that those were there. We got 3, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. This is a land like your shitty farming villages. That makes it so that you can buy things better, or easier. Whatever the proper English word is for that. Okay, we're doing this again to... they're literally the same thing. We'll discard it. Draw. Well, that's my failure. These are all the same. Discard. Alright, city development's really good, but I don't know. What is this? Well, it doesn't matter, I can't afford it. I'm not even gonna bother looking at things I can't afford. I suppose I will get another Apprentice Witch. Why do I get this like every single turn? Is it just something I get every turn, or is it actually in my deck? Okay, as soon as someone, even though they did it with -4, what do you call this? -4 succession points, that's still annoying. Okay, let me explain how... I don't even remember their fucking names. I like never used this princess before. Okay, maybe I did like once or twice out of the literally hundreds of games of this I've played. Anyway, when you nominate these princesses, take 2 twin counters if you have 22 through 24 cards in your collection, or 3 twin counters if you have 25 plus cards. Remove a twin counter from the game. Take another turn immediately after this one. You cannot use this ability to take more than 1 extra turn at a time. Yeah, so they changed her significantly from what she was before. What she was before was awful. You would get a twin counter for every princess who was already on the already nominated, so it incentivized you to get her last. I think it was every princess plus 1, so you'd always get at least 1, but that also meant that the max was 4. Anyway, terrible princess. I'm still not convinced that she's worth anything now. Like, I don't think she's very good, because once you know, this rival has 3 counters. Like, once those are gone, they're gone. Let's see. This, they made the same. They just changed the cost of it. We're gonna do this. Okay, let me explain my strategy here. Archers give you money for every attack card you make or you play. So my goal, and they stack. So my goal is to, or like for this game, is to get a bunch of archers and then keep playing all these attack cards that also draw things for me, so that I can hopefully, I definitely do not want this fucking made, so that I can hopefully get enough money to do stuff. So far it hasn't been working out. I'll discard it. Yeah, the reason it's not working out so well right now is because you have to play this first, and then afterwards, all the attack cards you play give you money. It's not so great if you get it after you've already played all the attack cards. Anyway, this is an industrial city. It gives you 2, and you draw a card, so it's very good. Like all card games. I can't even think of a card game where this isn't the case, but it's pretty much always the case that drawing cards is good. Okay, 3. We're gonna actually buy this now. City development, cost 3, choose one of the following effects. Pay 1. If you do, banish 1 farming village from your hand, then add 1 city from the market to your hand. Or, pay 1. If you do, banish 1 city from your hand, then add 1 large city from the market to your hand. So basically, you can use this to get rid of your stupid farming villages and replace them with cities, which are much better. Because you want to avoid doing what this person did and making, or backing your princess with farming villages. You know, this is, like, in lore, we're trying to think about prestige and politics, and if you nominate your princess in the middle of a fucking field, obviously that's not too good for her image. Yeah, see, now she's already lost all her, what's it called? All her twin counters, whatever they are. So now she sucks. She's useless. Although, because she's first, we'll return it to deck. Because she's first, she's got kind of a head start, which is not great. Definitely want that. And we're gonna discard that because we're trying to hope for a streak of, well, that didn't go. It still did better than nothing, but we're still hoping for a streak of attack cards. Took me a second to remember. Also, I should say, a lot of times I'll get like hyper focused on a particular strategy, and you definitely don't want to, whatever. You definitely don't want to like end up hyper focused on a strategy, and then you're just stuck dicking around while the other players do things that are useful. I just now realized you can buy farming villages, which is new. That used to not be the case in the original Heart of Crown. It was the case in Fairy Garden, if I remember correctly. Fairy Garden was like technically the third expansion, but it was a standalone expansion. You could play it by itself, whereas all the other expansions were, you had to play it either with the original version or with Fairy Garden. Alright. Let's try not to fuck this up again. Discard. Okay. It's fine. So with 8, I wanted to call it mana for a second. We'll go ahead and buy this and this. Like I said, I really need to start, like, stop dicking around. It starts getting, like, more and more risky. This game definitely has a lot of quality of life features, like the fact that I can just see that this person has, like, enough to win the game if they just played them, but I guess the CPU is retarded. Like, they're probably not programmed to win because this is, like, the first game. Discard. Okay, so now that I have at least one, I can do that, and it automatically switches out one of these farming villages for a city. It used to be that you had to manually do it. I noticed that there's no more cities in the entire marketplace, which means everyone else bought them, which sucks. I guess because I was the only one who didn't buy a city development first. Whatever happened to this, like, if the second step, whenever you place 2 made cards in your domain, you take 1 senator from the market and set it in your domain. Ah, I see. So this card does not exist in physical form, so I suppose it, like, what would you say, it, like, buffed itself after so many turns? Interesting. I don't want either of these, to be honest, because I can't use them right now. Okay, the problem with digging around for so long is that, you, like I said, you need 6 to back a princess, and look at me, not having 6. You can tell this game has been going on way, way longer than it should. Like, for the CPUs are clearly retarded. Well, if they're not being retarded anymore, I'm gonna actually lose this. Oh, great. Now you give me these archers. Here. If I lose, so be it. We'll consider it a warm-up. Maybe it'll give me another chance to read out the dialogue. So, we're gonna do that first, and then the main goal is actually to return to deck. To try to back a princess, that's what we're trying to do. Turn to deck. It's not looking good. Not looking good, fam. It would be much better if I could get a archer. Well, now it's too late. Awesome. What is this? Cavalry. Draw 1 card. Each of your opponents must reveal the top 2 cards of their draw pile and discard any that have a cost of 3 to 5. Then they return any remaining cards to the top of their draw pile, revealed and in any order they choose. It's fine, it's an attack card. I can't do anything else with 5 money.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Yep. There you go. So, everyone gets 1 turn to back a princess and win. That's not gonna happen. But I'll just show you what backing a princess looks like. Nominate.
みんながそう言うなら
And Lily, when you nominate her, she gets 5 royal maids automatically. Or if you're crazy, you can actually just not. You can decide not to. I'm gonna do that. I'm just to say, nah, I don't need any.
みんなどこ
That's funny. Her reply to that was funny.
イエーイ
Looks like I suck. Oh, okay, so the story does not progress if I don't win. So let's just rematch. This is different. This... Huh. There are changes to your starting deck other than special cards. Is it because I lost? Oh yes, it gave me Orchards. This is a card I'd never seen before. It's a farming village, except it doesn't have a -2 to it. Also, this whole market is different, which is good. Insofar as that the previous market had a lot of cards that I didn't like. Okay. Elvish Sniper, draw 1 card. Each of your opponents with 5 or more cards in hand must put 1 card from the top of their from their hand on top of their draw pile revealed. I like this card. Let's actually try to win this time. What is this? I have no idea. I'll have to look at it. Let's actually just buy a whatever those are called. What are these called? Cities? Five. Okay, let's see. What is this? Provincial City. 2. You may banish 1 card from your hand. If you do, you acquire 1 farming village from the market. At the start of your cleanup phase, if you have a farming village in your domain, banish 1 from your domain to set this card in your domain instead. Sometimes the cards are just too complicated. That's not complicated, but I'm just like, it's a lot of stuff. How many money do I have? 5? I don't even remember what this does. I never bought it. Okay, let's actually... We'll go for cavalry. Sometimes you can judge how good a card is by how much the CPU goes for it. City. It's my turn. And I've got 5 again. General Store. Choose one of the following effects. Banish 1 card from your hand other than a Calamity card. Gain 1 coin counter. You may have up to 2 coin counters and saved using this effect. This has no arrows. It's still good. I'm gonna get it. And I have 2, which I can't afford anything. I'm not gonna fucking buy a farming village. That's stupid. What is that? Three, I'm gonna buy another one of these. How lucky for them. We're going to get... We'll get another one of these. This way, at least theoretically, I can back a princess. Like, I have enough cities. I'm surprised... Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm fucking behind. 5 again. Great. My favorite. Levies. That's a funny... If I was playing a different princess, that'd be funny to get, but I'm not even gonna look at it. Let's do another one of these. Alright, I got 2 general stores. That's great. This is what I wanted. I'm lying. Luckily, this has 2 branches, so... Oh, never mind. Now 2 actually is good. Okay. Play that. I luckily picked the right one. Banish 1 card. Yeah, the reason those are good is because they get rid of your apprentice maids. I do like the additional little thing of them being sad about it. That's funny. You know, they do their best. And having done that, I have no money, so I can't buy anything. I am not doing well. You'd think I hadn't played this game, like, for 10 years. Over 10 years. 6, finally. Large city. Okay, I get it. They're my rival because they're the ones that talked to me in the cutscene that I didn't read. Okay. We'll go ahead and buy another one of these. I'm like too averse to actually backing a princess with farming villages. I'll like never do it, even if it might theoretically be a good idea. Okay, for a second I was like, what the hell? Okay, she has 2 twin counters and 1 coin counter. This should be fine. 6. Okay, so it'll take the top 3, which means it's going to take the orchard instead of the farming village. So now I can back my own princess. That's funny. Choose a card to keep. Why am I... Is it because of this? I don't know. I don't know why it's asking me to keep a... Oh, okay. Right. It doesn't explain this mechanic. It just, like, does it automatically, which probably... My guess is it's doing that because in Heart of Crown PC, the AI never used this mechanic, ever. So it was kind of like a thing that only the player would do. Although my one friend that I would play this with never did it either. Anyway, what you can do with cards is this is your domain here. This is the princess you backed. And this is the lands that go next to her. You can put a card of equal value or less underneath one of the cards to keep across turns. And it used to be that in Heart of Crown PC, the AIs would never do that, ever. Like, they didn't know how, I guess. It was never programmed into them. So my guess is that it's automatic, because it didn't used to be automatic. It used to, you have to actually do it. The reason I think it's automatic is so that way the AI will do it. It's obviously a really good idea to, Oh, what are you choosing a card to return to the top, to the deck top? Is it for me or for... I don't know. Okay, it's for me. I want to see what this is. I don't know. Princess Vanilla. Ha. Funny. She doesn't have any abilities. Never heard of Princess Vanilla in my life. I suppose she's a story thing. It's kind of cute art though. Maybe she should become a real character, become a real girl. So I'm going to take this back. We're going to play this so that I can get my large city back. That's the reason I put the large city onto my deck. And let's see. Do this, and then we draw the apprentice maid. Then we'll play this. Banish the apprentice maid. Yep, Gao. Okay, and then... Yep, very fun. Very happy. I have to decide what I want to do. Actually, we can just do this. Okay. So another quality of life thing I noticed in this game, as opposed to previous ones. What happens if Princess Vanilla wins? Anyway, I need to actually complete my thought. is that
何しよっか。
here we go. It will tell you how many succession points you have in your deck, which is so useful. A lot of the times, you know, you think, oh, maybe I've bought enough, and it turns out, oh no, you didn't. Not even close. So I'm glad that that's there. It's very convenient. Eight. Oh dear. I hate everything. Okay, I didn't explain it before, but someone put a levy on this and I wasn't paying attention. Levies. 1. Gain 1 coin counter. You may only use this effect if you have less than 2 coin counters. That is new. It did not used to do that. Okay. You may choose a market stack that does not have a levy token on it and place a levy token on that stack. In addition, you are not affected by levy tokens this turn. That is also new. The not affected by levy tokens is new. Stacks with a levy token on them add 1 cost to those cards. Once a card in that stack is acquired, the levy token is removed from play. That is also new. Used to be that the levy tokens never went away. Okay, so this is like significantly altered from how it used to be. We'll get that because there's no reason not to. When you get this far, it's like not even a good idea. What did she say? Something about the store? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's see. Play that. Yes, you can, as it says, you cannot actually like both buy things and play stuff. You have to pick one or the other. So I'm skipping my play stuff things so I can put, yeah, so I can put maids here. And apparently I got a free senator because of my bear. That is fine by me. I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, so I do have. So if I have 20 points in the deck, like 20 potential, there is no reason to waste time, as it were. Like buying stuff, really. So I'm just going to end and play that, and then keep these two. Choose a card, return the deck top. It literally doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do that. What am I even thinking? Yes. Man, that fucking bear is so good. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, it's too late now. And I win. Or at least I'll get to 20. Okay, so we're gonna go into, like, sudden death, or whatever they call it. It's my turn, so we're gonna play that, play that, play that, that. Yes. Wait. Are these... I don't want to deal with that. I want to look at this... Okay, so they're both Princess Vanillas. Are they twins? I know it's just a default thing, but it is funny that there's 2 of them. Why couldn't they have, like, oh, Princess Vanilla, Princess, like... What could another, like, standard plain... You can do that, Princess Plain. Princess Average. Anyway. I'm gonna take these back and use them to get rid of my farming villages. Yeah. And then we're going to put this here. Although I do not, that is my max succession points, so I need to actually buy more succession cards. 10. Perfect. Well, it would be perfect if the thing was here. This is a, ooh, I love Gossipy Duchess. At least I like the previous version of her. Let's read. When you set this card in your domain, resolve the following effect. All your opponents discard the highest cost Royal Maid, Senator, or Duke card in their domains. Yes, okay, so they didn't change it. I'm gonna buy that. And, it is perfectly valid to purchase cards that draw, because they replace themselves. I'm slightly worried because neither the crown or the Imperial Palace or whatever it's called is here in the market, so I don't know if it's already been bought or not. I wasn't paying attention to what the NPCs were doing. 8 still can't buy a Duke because that asshole butt. I can just get a Gossipy Duchess. At least according to the old rules, if you like Gossipy Duchess, like if I Gossipy Duchess a Duke off of this person and they dropped below 20, the sudden death still keeps going. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it would go. Yes. So we'll see if that tracks, because she is now down to 15, or they are now down to 15 because there's 2 of them. I'm gonna keep both of these. Yeah, it still keeps going. Man, that was lucky. Okay, so do this. There's like that. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard. Banish. Farming village. And then we'll play this. That. Okay, so the counter is gone, so she bought another Duke. I should have bought another Gossipy Duchess. I don't know why I wasted my... I guess I was just enamored by the idea of buying a Duke. I hadn't bought one yet. Okay, that. Yes. I win. You wins. Yes, I wins. That's funny. Okay, now we can actually see how this progresses. And if I'll have to read it out or not. Gokigenyo. I don't think that's something that a guy should say. Oh my, if it isn't Bergamot. I always called her Bergermort. That was my name for her. Ah, it's you. Oh, that's right. You're Miss Lily. Miss Lily's attendant now. Who is she talking to? Is this an acquaintance of yours? Yes, a second cousin. Shouldn't she be a half-sister? I see that you're the same as ever, Bergamot, with your head in your books. That's because there's a lot out there to learn. Well, I'm glad to have met you here. You have nothing to fear. Even if you lose, Miss Lily will take the House of Friesberg under her protection. Yeah, don't worry. I'll do that. That's funny. I'm not interested in the throne, though. Miss Lily, I'll teach you how to learn and then think. What? If she doesn't know how to learn, how is she, supposed to learn to learn? I didn't take a look at the marketplace. There are changes to your starting deck other than special cards. I believe you. Probably decided because I won that it's not gonna baby me anymore. What is this? Bishop. 3. Discarding number of cards from your hand, then draw the same number of cards as you discarded that way. At the start of your cleanup phase, you must set this card if you have already established your domain. That is pretty cool. I like that card. I've never seen it before in my life. It's new. Okay, 4. Sadly. We'll go with this. Although, you know, levies are way better now. I'm like really tempted to get them. But no, we'll get a regular city. Okay, 5 again. Here is Alchemist. Draw 2 cards. Classic card. They haven't changed it a bit since before. As you can see, it's a good card because the AI wants to get it too. What is this? Divination card. 1. Look at the top card of your draw pile. You may either discard it or put it on top of your draw pile revealed. It's not that good, actually. We'll get a city. Okay, we'll get another city. I said, buy another city. There used to be a whole different type of card. There used to be a whole another kind of card called a defense card, but they have, and Rampart was one of them. And they have removed that card. They removed that type of card with, damn it, what is that? Fairy Garden. They removed that card from Fairy Garden, and they were like, if you mix the 2 sets together, don't add defense cards. I don't know why, because I don't know why. I'm like trying to think, and I like can't even think of a possible reason why they would have gotten rid of them. They weren't good, but they weren't bad either. Maybe that's the problem, is they were like so non-impactful. But then why keep like this? It actually does basically the same thing. It's just not called a defense card. I don't know. 7. We'll just get a large city. I want to, you know, get my princess as soon as possible. I wonder if it's just that I'm just gonna play enough games to beat all of the rival princesses. That's what this is doing. Had a little brain fart there. I thought that I already played that card, and it turned out I hadn't. Okay, so 7, we'll back a princess. I'm like tempted. It is a challenge to just be like, nah, I don't want any maids. And you, in the original version, you got an achievement for that, for winning without getting any maids. So I'm kind of curious. But it's like, is there a reason to do that other than style points? Not really. Let's do it. I want to see if I get an achievement for it. I have no idea. And I do like her reaction. That is funny. I'm glad they included that. If you're not Glorious Nihongo, she confusedly asks, where is everyone? I'm sure even the most Baka Gaijin of you are able to understand that much. Renkinjutsu. I know that word only from Full Metal Alchemist. You know how many fucking times I've heard Renkinjutsu in my life? I want to see her. Okay. Okay, so since I forwent my everything, I said no. I want to buy. I have to actually like, you know, work to win. I'm contemplating actually getting rid of my apprentice maids. It might be a good idea just to clear out this garbage. but we'll see for now. I'm the only one who has a positive number of succession points at 0. Oh, and that's the other thing. In this case, this stupid bear makes it so that I can just add these and get a free senator. So maybe it wasn't so crippling to avoid getting all these royal maids. Okay, we'll get that. 5, that's not good. It's not efficient to leave money on the table like that, but I don't know why they're making it harder on themselves. I would put it on the royal maid. That would fuck me up. Oh. Actually, since well, never mind. Okay, I'm at 14, and my next, the next person who's, like, closest to winning is Princess Vanilla with 1. Five. That should win, like, once I actually draw the cards. Does this... No. I was like, does this help me in any way? Not really. This doesn't help me either. So yeah, we'll just not buy anything. Here we are, the Imperial Capital. I would like to buy that, but it costs 11. Yeah. Man, if I was Burger Mort over here, I'd be so pissed at my supposed friends. They're both beating me. Oh, finally. Okay, never... fuck. Never mind. I shouldn't have spoken out of turn. Oh, never mind. I won. Well, I shouldn't speak so soon. It's totally possible that it... that she decides to also be coronated. Or I'll just win, never mind. You wins! That's so funny. Things are progressing smoothly. Though Miss Lily does not seem terribly enthused. I must find a way to motivate her. Ah, Miss Lily. Might you share with me your most prized treasure? Why would I do that? Ever. Prized treasure? Lady Oka is asking after your favorite thing, Miss Lily. My favorite thing. Oh, that's gotta be my bear. Is that intentional or not? I suppose, but we'll see. I see, so you're partial to soft toys. But you can get yourself a lot more once you're Empress, you know? I can use this. That's quite right, Miss Lily. All of the soft toys throughout the Empire. No, the world will be yours for the taking. You should become Empress. This is the worst motivation ever. I didn't know I could do that. However, that's only if you were able to defeat me. Fighting over toys. I recognize most of those cards. Hopefully they haven't changed too much. Yeah, I understand. Five. Okay, let's see here. Ballroom. I don't know what this card is. Draw 1 card. The first time you play Ballroom this turn, choose one of the following effects. Gain 1. This turn, succession cards cost 1 less to buy. However, the cost cannot go below 2. That is really fucking good. Stargazing Witch. Look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile. Then, choose as many of those cards as you wish to discard, and put the rest back on your draw pile in the order, then draw a card. Oh, in any order, then draw a card. This is significantly different from what it used to be. But then again, this card used to be fucking busted, so I'm not surprised that they changed it. Basically, the main difference is that it says look at the top 2 cards of your draw pile. I'm pretty sure it used to be like look at the top number of cards, action cards you've played. So you would play 1 and then look at 1 card, and then you play another, and then you could look at 2, and they could very easily stack to where you're like looking through your entire deck and just picking whatever you need. So I can see why they changed it to the top 2 cards. This seems unreasonably good, considering how this is nerfed. So we'll go with that. Plus it costs 5, so you don't want to miss that opportunity. Why do I have a post horse? I did not buy one. Although post horse is at least good. Already? I will buy the Stargazing Witch.
算式は立ったかな。これは大変良いものだな。
Okay. I'm impressed that the computer is able to make trades with her ability. Okay, now I need to stop. I'm like starting to dick around, so... Oh, maybe I wasn't clear. This also counted itself. So, like, if this was under the old rules, I'd just play a post horse, and then I'd play this precious plushie, and then I'd play this, and I'd look at the top 3 cards in my library. So, really powerful card it used to be. Six already. Okay, I really want Stargazing Witch, but I am not a fan of... Why the hell did she lose? I don't even know what this is. I guess that's her special thing? She was at -6, and why is she at -8 now? I have no idea. I guess because I'm not reading the thing, but still. Very confusing. 6, I'm actually gonna go with another large city. And I did not get a... What do you call it? A thing. I didn't get an achievement. So, maybe it's because this isn't a regular, like, match. Man, it sure would be nice to not have all these fucking apprentice maids in my hand. Okay, perfect. Next turn, I can back my princess. And this time I'll actually get 5 maids instead of 0. Okay, here's an interesting thing. I could back my princess here with 2 of these lands, or I can do 3 with a city. And there's benefits and cons to both, depending. In this particular game, it's probably best to keep the city, because you lose the city if you put it here. But you can hold cards with it, but I don't have very many cards to hold, so... Nominate. And we're going to take all of them. Hurry up. Take this. It literally doesn't matter, because either way I can only buy 1. I want to buy Royal Maids. None of these are succession cards. This is, but I can't afford it. And we'll keep that. Okay, the biggest goal is to like buy as many of these fucking maids as possible in one turn using the ballroom. That is my goal.
何しよっか
Oh, wait. I want that. Draw. This. This isn't good. Okay, well, I'll have to just hold on to the ballroom thing because I drew too many maids.
ギリでいいの
三式は立ったかな
So, okay, yeah, these are all Princess Vanillas. I want this card in real paper form. I've never seen this card before. I like the art, even though it's, you know, generic. And there's, like, literally no reason for it to exist in paper form. It's clearly just a PC thing. We'll go with this. And then we'll just...
ギリでいい
We'll
の
just win, you know?
ブルーお
Well,
姉ちゃん
forget that whole plan that I had about buying all the maids. You know, just win.
三式は立ったかな
Oh, she got me with the gossipy Duchess, that fucking bitch.
何しよっか
Okay, this time I'll definitely be able to buy cards. Okay, I don't want either of these, to be honest. Discard both cards. We will turn succession cards cost one less, and then this time... Wait, I didn't get a choice that time. Whatever. 15, okay. Buy. Buy. I said 15, I meant I had 15 succession points, not that I
三
had
式は立ったかな
15 coins, money.
何しよっか
Okay. I'll hold both of these. I'll just... Oh wait, no, I shouldn't actually. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, so I can only pick one. The first time you play Ballroom this turn. Okay. I didn't... Well, I did read that part, but I didn't think about it. I didn't comprehend its massive implications. Oh, you sure did play a whole bunch
三
of
式は
stuff.
立ったかな
Or like buy a whole bunch of stuff. Well, be hit by Gossipy Duchess 3 or more times in a single game.
遊び
That was the achievement I got. I didn't get an achievement for not getting any maids. I got an achievement for getting hit by Gossipy Duchess.
ギリでいい
Okay, now we're tied. Although I will hit 20.
三式は立ったかなやるしかあるまいな
の何しよっ
I'll
か
probably be fine. It would be so much better if I could get a second maid.
ギリでいいのブルーお姉ち
Just as destiny demands, it is just me and my rival. This is such bullshit, getting just one maid at a time every time. Oh, never mind. I'm. It's still bullshit that it took this long, but still,
ゃんリリが皇帝
I win. You wins. That surprises me every fucking time. I'm like, oh, you wins. I wins. Oh my, it's the daughter of the Ferone family, or Ferone? I don't know. They are the merchants that curried favor with Emperor Hellard through the power of coin.
うん
I feel like someone's talking about me behind my back. Must be your imagination, no?
ねえね
What stuff do you do, Clam?
え
I'm a merchant. It's my job to connect people with things and to turn a pretty penny at that. Pretty cool, right?
いいな
Wow, that sounds like fun. Yep, it's a bunch of fun. That's why I do it.
いけません
Come now, Miss Lily. Counting coins is for the lesser classes.
あ
A snoot... A snoot? What is that? Whatever. A snoot like you would have no idea what fun is, even if it came up and poked you in the eye. And if that's how your attendants are, it's no wonder the little princess knows nothing about fun either. Say what you like. Miss Lily, we're leaving. I do think it is... I mean, it is lower accurate so far. You know, she is... Lily, I mean, is surrounded by her maids. That is supposed to be the case. Oh, great. It's Roused Monster. I hate this card so much. Okay. Fine. I will suffer the indignities of having to play with it. What is this? Oh, it's a ballroom. I will take it. It'll help me compete with Clam. This is another one of those defender cards. One, the first time you play Refuge this turns, you may choose one non-attack action or succession card from your discard pile to put on top of your draw pile revealed. Why do I have this? I did not buy this before. I guess it was one of those changes made to my deck. That means I can banish these apprentice maids. And... we'll get this, actually. Carrier Pigeon. I didn't read it out because I'm stupid. I, like, totally forgot. There you go. I don't think that does what I thought it did. So... gain 1. I don't know why I'm like, so I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, ballrooms. These fucking roused monsters are gonna kill me. That was a really long statement. This doesn't have any... oh, but I have a second one, so it's fine. Banish. Okay. I don't think I... yeah, I don't even have anything, so... I have 3. How about we actually fucking buy some territory now? Take that. They're all basically the same, like, functionally, so it didn't bother me, whichever one I lost. Gain 1, obviously. And I can't... oh, I can actually. I can gain 1 coin counter. I was like, oh, I can't use this. I will use that coin counter now. 6. By Large City. Stop it! Stop doing this to me. I wish I could, like, check. Oh, I don't even qualify for it anyway. I don't know why I keep making this mistake. 5, 6. We'll do another one of these. Draw. Gain 1. Gain 1. I'm going to banish a farming village, actually. Then I have 5. Probably not the smartest move to end up with. Oh, no, it's fine, because I can buy a city and a post horse. So I just get Precious Plushie in my hand, like, every single time. I'm curious what the other princesses get in this, like, in this mode. There we go. I'll lose 3 lands, but it's fine. Perfect. That's not perfect. Okay, let me think here. We can do this, and then we have 2. And then I can banish this from my hand, which hopefully won't kill me. Do that, and buy a... I would have been able to buy 1 anyway. I'm really hoping... Because sometimes I've made this mistake before, where I banish, like, all my farming villages and I'm left with nothing. So I'm hoping I don't do that on accident.
時は金なり動くわよ
I do enjoy banishing my own deck, though. It's very fun.
何しよっか
Let's see, we'll just draw a card. 2, 3. I'm gonna keep this and actually gonna buy a
美
city.
味しいお店はあるかな
And there we go.
ちゃんちゃん稼ぐわよ
That's not great.
遊びましょ
Did I... Oh man, I didn't explain any of the other princesses, did I? Okay, let's go through the order. I did explain Leon and Xion. So then was Bergamot, Bergamota, I don't fucking know. Discard 1 card from your hand, choose 1 action card from your discard pile to add to your hand. So basically you can cycle through, like, you can get rid of shit and get good stuff back out. It's pretty good. I feel like this is slightly different from how it used to be, but I could be misremembering. I never used her. The AI in Heart of Crown PC loved this princess and pick her all the time. That's not why I never used her. Like, it's not like, oh, I never got the chance. I just was never a big fan of the ability. And then we have Oka, which I did explain by pure chance. And now we're on Clam. Cards cost you 1 less coin to buy. However, the cost cannot go below 1. Yep, very simple. This was probably my most commonly backed princess. Do I have? Yes, I do. So I'm going to take this and I'm pretty much just going to use it to banish the apprentice maid. And then I'm just gonna do that.
ちゃんちゃん稼ぐわよ
What? I'm assuming these are counters. Yeah, they would have to be.
遊びましょ
Okay, I'm going to take this here. We're going to draw a card, I suppose. I figured that's what it would be. But we can do this. And then I can buy 2 maids.
友達増えるかな
Let me check my... Yeah, I'll definitely... Well, wait. I definitely have enough to win now. So I just need to, like, do that.
ちゃん稼ぐわ
They
よ
make it really easy, like... A lot of times they spend a whole portion of the game just at negative value. We'll banish a farming village. We're gonna do that. Draw a card.
お友達増えるか
I don't want to... In order to win beforehand, I had to play 2 royal maids. So, since I didn't have 2 royal maids, I decided to just buy more.
な遊びましょ
Here we go.
リリでいいの
Bam. Simple,
リ
easy.
リを応援してくれるの
時は金な
Yes,
り
everyone
動くわよ
really wants you, Lily.
リリが皇帝
They all give you your support. Okay, next. The Princess General. Well now, no wonder it stinks of smoke and dust. It's better than the alternatives.
許せん。
You lot must be ladies of the imperial nobility, living cozy by the emperor's side without a speck of ash on you. And moreover, using a mere babe as a puppet. Shame upon you. Maria, why are you so angry?
いけません。
Miss Lily, don't sully your ears with the brute whisperings of a power-hungry general. Miss Lily has earned her right to stand here through numerous hard-won victories. She has no reason to endure your baseless slander.
そうだな。
That's right, in the fight for the throne, the result is what counts. It was rude of me to think I could sway you with words.
うむ。
But Lily, I'll tell you just this. No matter the outcome of this battle, don't do anything that would make Lulu cry. Would, like, not winning the throne make her cry? I'm glad that it's always my turn first. That wasn't the way it was fighting just regular CPU battles, I guess. Wait. Famed Horse. Discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. I loved Famed Horse. Why do I have a Refuge? The first time you play Refuge this turn, you may choose 1 non-attack action or succession card from your discard pile to put on top of your draw pile revealed. Oh my god, I really hate Infantry Battalion. It's probably my least favorite card. For exactly this fucking reason. This gives me 2? This is a new card, I've never seen it before. Awesome. Guess what I wanted. 3 will... Ooh. Archers. I really like the archer thing, even though last time it didn't work so well. It also looks like they're buying archers. 5. Let's buy another archer. They ping off each other too, which is nice.
市政のため尽力しよう。
Okay, so what she does, if I remember correctly, and they hadn't changed her, was she gets 2 free senators, basically. And originally, you could back her with farming villages, and she wouldn't actually take the farming villages. I don't know why she's starting with -4, though. Is that just like a buff they all, or like a debuff they all get because I suck, and it's just doing that to me? I don't know. I didn't notice that before. I just thought they were all fucking up repeatedly. 3, there you go. But it actually makes more sense. Could you stop? This is why I hate this fucking card. It makes me discard a territory, and they play it all the time. So it's like you spend the entire game with only 4 cards in hand. It's really obnoxious. I'm gonna do this first, actually. We'll go with that. Draw. This was a bad idea. Oh my god, they got a baptism. I'll read it. You may banish 1 non-territory card from your hand or discard pile. If you do, choose one of the following effects. Draw 1 card, put +1 succession counters equal to half rounded down of the cost of the banished card on your princess. You can choose this effect if you have already nominated your princess. I use it regardless of if I have a princess or not, because I can use it to get rid of my stupid apprentice mates.
作戦開始。
Also, I think they slightly changed it, because it used to be that it had to be in your discard, not your hand, and I think that it gave me the option. So that's new. What is this? Spy. Draw 1 card. Each of your opponents with 5 or more cards in hand must discard 1 action or succession card with a cost up to 3 from their hand or domain. If they can't, they must reveal their hand and discard 1 card of their choice instead. This, I guess because it's her, but this has a ton of,
作戦開始。
why are they getting... Choose 1 territory to discard? Of course, why not? This has a ton of attack cards. And also, why is she dropping? Why are they dropping in succession points. Then banish this. This. No, never mind. I don't want any of them. That was terrible. That was a mistake on my part. Okay, we'll buy this. This is another reason this whole archer's tactic is viable now, is because if it's constantly attacking my territories, better to have a backup for getting money. Why do I have a curse card? Oh, it's because of this.
作戦開始
There's another reason I really like buying Apprentice Witches, is that way I don't get curse cards. Only the enemies does. Okay, this is good. Finally, I can actually
作戦開始
use my archer. Yeah.
良い景色だ
Get rid of my only territory. Okay. Oh, nice. Well, that was less than ideal. But, still good. Problem is, because of all the attack cards, it's like, it's not even a good idea to get a large city. In fact, right now... Shit. Okay, I am gonna get a large city under the idea that I can draw it at some point, because it's a good idea to have at least one city just to hold on to
作戦開
cards.
始
And I was... No, that's not me. Never mind. Okay. At least I can discard the... Choose a hand... One hand to discard? Why? That was weird. Or like what it said. Did I just like correct it before? Because it said one hand to discard. Obviously it meant one card to discard. Anyway. This doesn't work. This isn't going to do anything either, so... We'll do that. Yeah, that's definitely new. It used to have to be in your I want to call it graveyard, but that's not it, in your discard pile. He'll buy this and this. So I should be good. Like, as long as I get a good
作戦
run.
開始
Strange, that's not good. So she bought the Imperial Capital at some point. Use one card to add to your hand. They're both curses. Or buy that. Okay, I definitely, next time I get a chance, I definitely need to actually freaking use one hand to discard. Okay, I'll discard my hand. Four. I'm like getting the worst hand combinations. I need to back the princess, obviously. I don't need anything else in my life right now. Okay, maybe... Okay, I was like, maybe I could pull it off this turn, which I was able to.
みんながそう言うならみんなよろしくね
Let me see. I have 10, and it's going to give
我に
me
続け
16. Okay, so I
最後ま
lose.
で油断
There's
するな
literally no way, unless there's a Gossipy Duchess in here, which there isn't.
遊びましょ
It doesn't even matter anyway. No. Return to deck. Why couldn't it do this like a long time ago? Like now, this is great. This is the exact sequence of events I was hoping for. Something like this. Now I have 10. And it doesn't matter.
お友達増えるか
I lose.
太平の世を築くため
Fuck
皆の
off, you
力を貸してくれ。
stupid, disgusting bitch. Okay, completely fucking different market. It's very different. And it gives me orchards again. So yeah, that's the you sorry you suck edition. It gave me a terrible starting hand. This is literally the worst starting hand you can get, is when you get 3 apprentice maids at the start. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Nothing. Theoretically, it does ensure that next turn I'll get 5, well, unless, of course, how is this possible? This is not possible. Okay, it's possible because she starts with it. That's the only way this is possible. Bullshit. Oh good, Curse Witch. Assuming it does what it used to. Pay 1 or banish 1 action or succession card from your hand. Wait, what? If you do, choose one of the following effects. Each opponent acquires 1 curse card, you draw 2 cards. This is a completely different card than it used to be. So, I don't know. It actually seems slightly better than it used to be. It used to not have the you draw 2 cards part, and it also didn't have the pay 1 part. So it was just like you banish a card and then each opponent acquires a curse. Oh good, once again. Oh, I'll take that. Or, contribution, banish 1 card from your hand. Perfect, I can get rid of all the curses I'm gonna end up getting and get rid of these apprentice maids. Yeah, discard my only territory. Thanks. Awesome. Maybe this fucking character is really strong now. She used to suck. What am I choosing a card for? I have made terrible mistakes. I thought this was that other one, the one that does it from my discard. It's fine. I will take a Curse Witch. Okay, from now on, I definitely need to just, like, buy... Oh my god. I need to buy territories. Or maybe I'll buy city developments. From my hand, yes. And banish this. Each opponent acquires a curse. Fuck you guys. None of you are my friends. And I have no money. I have no money because they keep getting rid of all my territories. Of course, yeah, you just go ahead and you draw all the cards. Okay. Do this again. And we'll buy a city. Oh boy. I really fucking hate that card. And she gets it for free. I'm gonna banish this. We have 5. Yeah.
作戦開始。
Oh, I guess I can, as long as I have this plushie, I can... I didn't even realize that it had two, or maybe I did and I forgot that it has two arrows on it. It's very useful. Okay, so now I can just win.
みんながそう言うなら
No more fucking around.
みんなよろしく
That whole archery strategy seems to fuck me over. What is this? I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Choose a card to return to the deck top. What is this? Templar Knight? Each opponent with 5 or more cards in hand must choose a succession type from their hand. Then place it revealed on top if they can't. Oh, okay. I remember that card. Fuck you.
遊びましょ
Alright. Refuge that. I do not want either of those. I don't have enough maids to win, so I'm gonna go ahead and just save that.
我に続け。
Yeah, go ahead. Have 11 coins. It must be nice to be able to
遊びましょ
actually gain territory. Contemplating. I don't know what's in my deck. Where is my deck? Here. Okay. So, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Go away. Oh, never mind. I don't have. I forgot that you could pay because you couldn't before. Yeah, I'll pay then. I'll pay the money, and I'll draw 2 cards because that man, it's so much better now, and it was good before. I don't know why they made it stronger like that.
うギリでいいの
Sure, keep it.
我に続け。
You were making me discard a succession card? That sucks. What did I ever do to you?
遊びましょ
Yeah, we'll do that. Minus and draw 2 cards. Oh, I don't have 2 cards. That's funny.
うギリでいいの
Oh yeah, let's see you pull it out of your ass this time.
我に続け。
1 territory, okay.
良い景色だな。
Oh, it looks like you suck with -8. You're so unpopular. Everyone hates you.
ギリが
You really do stink of ash and whatever. I wins once more. Another win. Now the only one left is Lady Lulu. Lulu. There's like, how many more princesses? There's the Fairy Queen. There's, that one of the 3 cities that I hate. There's that other one that... It's like, these no wonder the princesses aren't here. They weren't very good. One of them was way too strong, and the other one was, like, never used. I never used her, like, in real physical form. But there was an entire mechanic that they added later that doesn't exist anymore when it should. One last step, and Miss Lily will be Empress.
お姉ちゃん
Big
い
sis.
けません。
Miss Lily, you are not to approach Lady Lulu. There's no knowing what could happen this late in the game. She gonna do, like, hit me with her Psy Beam or something? I don't think Lulu would do anything bad.
失礼いたします
Take no offense, Lady Lulu. Such caution is only natural.
うーん
Lily, what do you want to do?
あのね
I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to mess it up. That's why I had everyone teach me. And a flawless choice that was, Miss Lily. Well, it's good to have something you want to do. It's okay if you mess up along the way. That's what humans do.
申し訳ございません。
Lady Lulu, Lily's upbringing is our responsibility. Are their eyes permanently in darkness? This implies, for the one at the front, it implies that she's constantly in a state of like being sinister or being like disgusted. And these two make me think that the ones in the background, there's 3 of them, make me think that like I'm supposed to be the protagonist, like this is me or something. It's from Too Much VNs, I guess. Could you refrain from comments that would serve only to confuse her?
なんてこと。
I have no qualms for relinquishing the throne, however. The punishment for using my little sister as a puppet will be swift and heavy. Lulu seems so nice. And not as bad. They probably changed this, because this used to be really strong too. There are changes to your starting deck other than special cards. 30 or more points are required for coronation, and 40 or more points are required for enthronement. Imperial capital is missing from the market. Okay, so they really changed this up. Draw 1 card. At the start of your cleanup phase, you may choose any 1 non-supply unit action card in your play area to put on top of your draw pile. Revealed. Okay, yeah, that's changed. The original you could do supply unit, not the same supply unit, but if there was another supply unit, you could pick that one, and it looks like you can't do that here. And I want to say, no, that was it. That's the only difference that I can see, is that it specifies non-supply unit cards. Why do I have Royal Maids in my hand? Is it because they've replaced the Apprentice Maids? I'm fine with that. Please don't put archers in my town or whatever. What is fair trade? Well, I can't afford it, so I'm not going to look at it. I am going to get supply unit though. Okay, I think my strategy is basically just to get 3 cities, and then I'll probably get a curse switch and use it to start banishing my farming villages. Or I'll buy a large city. You know, whichever. What is that? Oh, I see. That's interesting. I'll definitely have to play this some more, just to play all the other princesses, because they have interesting new mechanics, at least in these special battles. I can't buy anything. Okay, we'll go with there, blah blah blah. It's all the same. I'm actually going to buy a curse witch. As I said, I would like to banish my farming villages.
私でいいのかしら。
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. No, we're gonna go with the city.
さあ、行きましょう。
Oh my god, she has the... Oh no. Yes, she does. She has the Imperial capital. Well, she's basically already won. Can't compete with that. We'll just pay. I can't see my... Well, whatever. I couldn't see the field, so I didn't remember if I had played this or not. Since I had, I would have gone ahead and drawn 2 cards.
私たちの出番ですよね。
Yeah, I figured. I'm already losing really badly. I'm so loath to do this, but fucking has to be done.
ブルーお姉ちゃんがやった方が。みんなよろしくね。私たちの出番ですわね。
I don't think I got this. I think I'm like gonna lose any second. Did she start with the Imperial Palace? Is that why that wasn't in the field? Is because she has it already? Because that's a little unfair.
お友達増えるかな。
Oh, I just realized. I forgot. This is it's at 30 that we have that I like die. So it's not so bad.
リリでいいの？
Because it better be fucking 30. That's what I remember reading.
行きましょう。
Okay, good.
遊びましょう。
3. Yes. I had to think whether or not to play them or buy another maid.
私たちの出番ですわね。
What the
ここま
fuck?
で来てしまいましたわね。
It's okay. I can get... Oh no, I can't because it's 30. It's not 20. Did she play a Gossipy Duchess? Those weren't on the field. Oh, yes, they are. I never saw them. Well, that's not good at all.
リリでいいの？
I lose.
クランベリージュでお祝いしましょう。
Well, I do think that she has the better claim, but the game doesn't allow me to. God, it feels so... Oh no, this is even worse. This is a much worse marketplace. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm fucked. I'm just like fucked from the start. Is I can't deal with these. And especially if that stupid fucking bitch starts off with the palace. Garbage. I might as well just like kill myself. Not literally. I mean like in the game. She's just like not even bother. Baptism. Doesn't even matter. As soon as I get 6, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not even gonna bother. Because with so many attack cards, I'm just dead. By the way, if you do play as Lulu and you get the crown, it's an automatic victory. And it used to be an achievement. Yep, she starts off with the fucking thing. Not only is that a really good amount of... Like, she starts off with a ton of coronation points. I don't remember what they're called. But it's basically starting with a free large city. Starting off with royal maids instead of apprentice maids is nowhere near as useful. This isn't even useful, honestly. Banish one card from your hand other than a Calamity card. If you do acquire a card from the market with the cost up to the cost of the banished card plus 2. Yeah, I'll buy this. I would use it as a as that one that would turn my farming villages into cities. It can't turn cities into large cities, but still, it's worth it. So far, nobody's bought attack cards, which I am not complaining about. I am so fucked. Like, she could already start winning. Like, she has enough points to win. Oh my god.
リリ頑張る。
I don't know how that happened. It's mercy.
みんなよろしくね。
Still need to buy at least some more royal maids.
私でいい
Oh
の
wait,
かしら。
I keep forgetting it's 30 and not 20. Yeah, I need to buy a lot of royal maids.
何しよっか。お友達増えるかな。さあ行きま
Okay.
しょう。
She's at 12. That's great.
何しよっか。
Here, play this. And 3 or less. Obviously, city. And we'll buy
友
that.
達増えるかな。
Excellent. This is good.
私たちの出番ですわね。遊びましょ
Okay. Yes.
う。ギリでいいの？
14. So I'm not too far behind. Hopefully I can draw another maid.
行きまし
I
ょう。
don't even know if I have another maid. I think I do. In my deck.
何しよっか。ギリでいい
Okay, that's fine. Not ideal, but it's
の？
fine.
私たちの出番ですわね。
Okay, this went a lot better because nobody bought attack cards. Again, not complaining. I'm glad it's giving me these in
行
couples.
きましょう。ここまで来てしまいましたわね。
It's fine. At least in theory, it's fine.
遊びましょ
Oh no, we're actually do this one. Do this one.
う。ギリでいいの？
Okay, so
フルお姉ちゃん。
sudden death, and unfortunately, I do not have any more. Yeah, I don't have any succession cards. I need to actually buy something. For here, maid. If I could buy 2 maids and then draw
私たちの
them,
出番ですわね。
it'll be fine.
遊びましょう。
Oh, I'm so stupid. Why am I getting land? I need to get maids. God.
遊びましょう。 さあ
Okay.
行きましょう。
As long as I don't lose right now, I win. Okay.
遊びましょ
I win. But just in case. Oh, never mind. I
う。
misplayed
ギリ
there.
で。
It's fine, I won.
皇帝。
I wins as usual. Not usual. I've lost a couple of these games.
やりましたわ。
It's done. He looks so happy
ラオリリ様が次の皇帝に。
with Miss Lily set to be Empress.
これで我々の未来は
Our own future is
明るいです
looking
わ。
bright. Oh, they're voicing it. Okay.
未来。
Okay, now they're not. Oh, that kid's future. What a waste. You've got all these possibilities, but everything is going to be decided by everyone around you. Ha, I almost want to
敗
know.
北を知りたいですわね。
God. I almost want to know how it feels to be a loser.
知りたい。
Okay, so now I'm confused. They're like bouncing back between saying it in Japanese and then not. Whatever. Things I want to know, that's what he said. I mean, that's how they translate it. Shiritai, I want to know. Okay, Bergamot. Miss Lily, I'll teach you how to learn and then think.
何でも手に入るわ。 欲しいもの。
But you can get yourself a lot more once you're Empress, you know.
この世の春ですわ。楽しみましょう。
楽しまないと。
Oh, so they were building up a whole thing and I didn't even notice. Yep, it's a bunch of fun. That's why I do it.
これで我々を嫌っていた軍閥に対抗できる力を得ました。
When was that said? Really? I mean, you were antagonistic to her first.
そうだ。私には力がある。
やりたいことがありすぎて困りますわ。
お姉ちゃん、私、やりたいことが見つかったよ。
Want to behead my staff.
みんな。
失礼いたしました。手始めに邪魔な者たちを排除していくことをお勧めします。ラオリリ様が波動を歩むためにも道を掃除しなければなりませんから。
Who said anything about conquest?
リリにとって邪魔な者たち。うん、わかった。じゃあ順番に掃除しないとね。
Is she gonna go ahead and behead all her, No, this is it. This is what I get. Finn. At least Lulu's here. She seems fine. I don't seem very happy about this state of affairs, though. Look very distressed. The page of history. Clear scenario mode once. Well, that was fun. And that is Heart of Crown online. I'm gonna do one solo, like a regular CPU battle, to get a... one thing that I do not like is that... First Heart of Crown. Holy shit. Never mind. Maybe they have what I want. No, it doesn't look like they do. What I want is... random. I don't like that they have these all set up. It used to be that you can get, like in Heart of Crown PC, that you can get random marketplaces by flipping the cards over to be unknown, and then I don't remember, there was like some fucking actual thing that you had to do, but you could do it is my point, and it doesn't appear that you can do it here. First Heart of Crown. The original version of Heart of Crown did not have this card, did not have this card. These were both added in Fairy Garden. At least this was. I recognize this from Fairy Garden. I don't recognize this card from the artwork alone. I can't read the text. It's too small. And a bunch of these were from expansions anyway. The original Heart of Crown only had this. Oh my god. You can't even see what I'm pointing at because you can't see the cursor. Never mind. Hearth Spirit is what I was talking about. That one is from Fairy Garden, and the one right next to it on the right is also one that I do not recognize from the image. Let's see, what... Sure, this'll... No, never mind. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have an obnoxious attack card in it. What is this? I have no idea what that is. You know, let's just do first Heart of Crown. Alright. Open air market. Okay, that one isn't new. That one is post Fairy Garden. It randomly selects who's... what do you call it? Who goes first. It's supposed to be, actually, whoever has, like, the worst hand basically goes first. Or is it whoever has the best hand? It's been a long time since I read the rules. There's actually, it depends on how many territories you have, and their quality is what it's supposed to be. Anyway, 3, we got Imperial Contractor. This card's new too. This didn't even exist before. I'm actually gonna go with that. This is a great card, Port City. It's just a city, except it has 2 of the things. 2 of the arrows. Hearth Spirit. 1. Reveal 2 cards from the top of your draw pile. You may banish one of the revealed cards that is not a territory card. Then, Either discard the remaining card or put them back on top of your draw pile revealed in any order you choose. That is not what I remember Hearth Spirit to be at all. But you know, it's like good like right now, basically. And at no other point is it good. So I'm gonna get it. So the main difference is, like with a normal game as opposed to what I was just doing, I can pick any princess I want, and I don't get that special teddy bear card. I don't know why it gives me orchards. That was not a... Orchard wasn't even a card before. Nobody gets special cards. I usually determine what princess I'm gonna back by like how things are going.
私でいいのかしら。
Like right now, it's like, oh, okay, well, she picked this one, and it's pretty early. I'll probably go with Lily, even though, you know, I literally just did. We'll get that ship, trading ship. Choose one of the following. Okay, well, when I get it again.
私たちの出番ですわね。
Oh shit. Hearth Spirit. You may select up to one card to banish. Why? Choose a card to return to the deck. Unselected cards will be discarded. So I didn't banish anything. Okay, so I don't have to banish something. 6. We're gonna go with... Ah, fuck. I'm gonna go with Alchemist. Okay, so if I don't have to banish something, then Hearth Spirit is way better than I had thought.
さあ、行きましょう。
Nevertheless, I need to remember not to dick around. Because, yes. Gain 2. Yeah, I'll take a city and a post horse. Post horse. It's what comes after the horse, like post rock or post punk, post modernism. This is the post horse. Think post horses are just like Umas. What the kids call Umas these days.
始めましょう。
Please give me money so I can back my princess. I don't like where I'm at right now.
私たちの出番ですわね。
Oh, and that's another difference. There's no more vanillas, no more princess vanillas. There's just actual princesses. We're all battling it out together. Oh my god. I like get the worst luck on that. I'm perfectly willing to discard either Apprentice Maid or a Farming Village or an Orchard, and it gives me the fucking best cards. I'm gonna draw 2 cards whenever I get the Hearth Spirit. Oh, now I get a whole bunch of Farming Villages. You couldn't tell, I'm not very good at poker. Actually, I don't know how to play poker.
質問、そのやり方なら知ってるわ。
But I understand the gist, kinda. I've only played poker once, and I won because
私たちの出
it
番ですわ
happens.
ね。
I hear it happens a lot that players that don't know how to play end up winning because no one can tell if they're bluffing or not. I'll try again. Yes. Did that actually banish anything? Am I misreading what this card does? Reveal 2 cards from the top of your line. You may banish one of the revealed cards that is not a territory card. Okay. Not a territory card. I didn't read that part. So I need to, like, get lucky enough to get an Apprentice Maid. So is there a use to getting 9? No. Okay, for... Just because I don't want to do Lily again, we'll go ahead and get Clam Clam.
出る。あんた予算うるさいのよ。
Yeah.
質
Who
問は
is
あるかし
usually
ら。
my favorite princess. The music changes.
私たちの出番ですわね。
ちゃん稼ぐわよ。
Yes. I got confused on what it was asking me. You can make Clam kind of like a... Oh my god. You can make Clam kind of a pseudo Lily because it makes the Royal Maids so cheap.
はじめも錬金術を見せてあげるわ。シオン、今日の運勢は？大吉。
私たちの出番ですわね。
時は金なり、動くわよ。なかなかね。
Here we go.
人脈に勝るものはないわ。
See, now I'm already like in a position that's like a better Lily. I have 5 maids, and I get an extra power. That everything is 1 cheaper.
発動。星が光った。始まりの合図。
さあ、行きましょう。
時は金なり、動くわよ。
Damn it. That means that could have worked. Three.
人脈に勝
Oh,
る
and
も
I
の
can
は
buy
ない
a
わ。
post horse.
質問錬金術を見せてあげるわ。動く。いくよー。発動。レッツゴー。
さあ、行きましょう。
ちゃん
Alright.
稼ぐわよ。
Draw 2 cards.
なかなかね。人脈に勝るものはないわ。
How many fucking maids do I got? Okay, so I need to buy 1 more maid, and I'll have enough to win.
質問はあるかしら。
Then I can just focus on playing them.
動くのなら今だ。
私たちの
These
出
are
番
all
です
set
わ
to
ね。
max difficulty, by the way.
ちゃん稼ぐわよ。
Not sure that matters really to anyone. No, I'm gonna go with post horse. Maybe. What does this do? Discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw the same number of cards. Yes. Okay, so we'll get this.
ま、ぼちぼち
The
ね。
point now is to just play
はじめも
the
そのやり
play the
方なら知って
maids.
るわ。
So never
動くのなら
buy anything that's not maids or
私
draw.
たちの出番ですわね。
ちゃん稼ぐわよ。
Yes. Banish.
そんな
Discard. I don't need it. Okay, me and Lulu are tied.
星が光った。始まりの合図。
Why are these two right here? Why are they counted as 1 princess? Why aren't they against each other? Why can't I join forces? Well, not me, Clam, but why can't Lily join forces with Lulu like these two?
儲けさせてあげる。
Okay,
質問はあるかしら。
so far the plan is working because all the plan is just draw the cards.
私たちの出番ですわね。
It was at the highest difficulty, right? Why is the whole market like almost bought out of cards? And it's like draw 2 cards, draw. Okay,
儲けさせてあげる。
not bad at all.
はじめもそのやり方な
And
ら
I
知って
got
るわ。
enough for 20.
動くのなら今だ。
Looks like Burger Mort was biding her
行き
time.
ましょう。
ちゃん稼ぐわよ。
That's not gonna help. Yeah, let's just fucking close this out. And I'll keep this and this. Okay, so it's basically just Burger Mort who might make it. Yeah. Actually, technically they all three could make it. Okay, well she didn't. And she didn't either. Okay, so it's just me and Burger Mort. I do not have 30. Okay, so this being the case, there we go. Draw 2 cards. Trying to maximize cards drawn because basically everything is card draw or money. So if I can manage to draw my whole deck, then I can ensure that I could buy like as much as I possibly can. We'll discard this whole thing. Okay, so this is basically it. I don't think I have any more cards to draw. And 10. Play 15 or more cards in a single turn. That will get me to 26. Okay. Three. Awesome. Okay. All of that and only 3. No, 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 no. Oh wait, I think it actually does it automatically, doesn't it? Yeah. That's not how it worked before. You had to either, at least I don't remember that's how it's working. You had to either play it as a land or territory to get the money, or put it into your domain to get the succession points. You couldn't do it both ways. But I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's try this again. Let's actually use this. Nope, never mind. I don't have the thing for it. I need Post Force. Yeah. Now we can try it. Nope, we're going to keep that. Draw 2 cards. And I'm going to discard this entire hand, actually. Draw this. And we're going to do it again. Okay, there. There's nothing... Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's it. I could try to go for style points. I need to buy more lands if I wanted to buy the Imperial Crown, but that's... Or I could just, like, fucking try to win, you know? What is this? Yeah, I'll buy this. I can totally lose this. Because, holy shit. Draw 2 cards. I just need to draw the cards. I don't need to actually... Okay, so there we go. I don't think I have any more, do I? No. Okay, doesn't matter. So that is a regular game against the CPU. I got these items, which is these points. I don't know what they do. Well, actually, I do know what they do, but I don't know if they're that great. You go to the store here and you can buy things. I don't know what season only means, so I guess I'll figure that out at some point. And then all this other stuff is just, like, most of this stuff is just cosmetic, I guess, for use in playing online, which I haven't tried yet, and I'm not going to try on stream. Anyway, that was Heart of Crown. I hope it was relatively enjoyable, even though I did a terrible job of explaining this game. In my opinion, I don't think I did that well. And I'll see you next time.